There's a common misconception that we all deal with, that in order to be happy, you have to find that perfect person. This video is for all the single people. This video is for the people who want to find that perfect relationship. This video could even be for people who already are in relationships, but they're unhappy and they might want to know what the cause could be. I would say this is about personal as I can get. And the reason behind this is that if I need to get my message across to you guys, the only way I can do that is if I'm completely honest. I used to think, and sometimes still do think, that a relationship will somehow enhance my life. I don't know how many times I've thought that a relationship will bring me happiness. I don't know how many times I've thought that a relationship will help me lead a perfect life. And I know that I can't be the only person who thinks like this, because it's all over TV. I mean, how many times have you seen couples and you've been jealous of them? In order for you to find who you are, you need to go looking for that person. This is just a misconception. And we have traits of what we want this person to be. We want this person to be super caring, to listen to us all the time, to love us internally. To me, that doesn't sound like a human. It sounds like a robot. The truth is, and you and I both know this, the perfect relationship starts only with yourself. I knew this, but secretly I didn't want to believe it because of my own fantasies. How does the perfect relationship start with yourself? In all honesty, everything. I believe that we are energy. We exert it, we breathe it, and we in soul essence are it. With all this energy comes positive and negative. And whichever energy consumes your thoughts the most is going to dictate your presence with others and yourself. Now, how this affects relationships is that if internally you have negative energy, such as you're insecure, don't know before, you're insecure, you're self-conscious, then these will create cracks in the foundation of relationships you build on. The outcome of being insecure is that you aren't being true to yourself. You are following around and around to search for things to substitute the way you feel. And I can say that because I've done this. With that, we like to control the situation we're in. Now, I made this discovery while I was preparing this video. What you want here is not a relationship. That's just a cover-up. What you want is happiness. You want to be happy. And in order for you to be happy, you think that you need someone to provide it to you. But here's the thing. When you depend on forces outside, I sound like a Jedi, but when you depend on the forces outside of us, you fail because you can't control what coexists outside. People constantly change. People have their own needs. People have their own purposes, their own intentions. Now, when you depend on people with your happiness, whether you're single or you're in a relationship, it's flawed. But what if I told you the type of energy we can control? We can control the energy we emit in ourselves. Now imagine, on the other hand, if you're a strong person, internally you're the complete opposite. So you carry a lot of positive energy. So you're a confident person, you believe in yourself and you know you're worth something. Now what will happen is that you will develop a strong relationship with whoever. And you will even attract people you didn't even expect. You will develop strong relationships with others and attract others. And that's only because you have a strong relationship with yourself. When a person becomes them whole self, they don't depend on people for happiness. And as soon as you don't depend on the outside, your own will admit every action you take is right. It might be a bad decision, but it becomes right just because you are strong internally. Alright, so to sum this video up, I want you guys to acknowledge that you don't need a person to define your happiness. Your life will be no different with or without a relationship. And instead of thinking of traits you want in a perfect relationship, get those traits and apply them to yourself and work on them. There's such a lovely quote that goes with this video. A relationship will not add any more or less value to your life. A healthy relationship is solely a person to share your experience with, where you share your journey with a companion. Remember, companion, not a bodyguard. Alright.